No, it's L1. No, which one? No, so you run with no, no. If you run fast with R2, right? You run fast with R2, right? It's L2. I promise. No, bro. Bro. I'm telling you. You click L2, and he's like, no. I'm telling you, bro. Like when let's say you're trying to pass the ball, and you run like you scrambled out. You click L2, bro, and then it literally like put him in the mode till he's protecting the ball. I promise you. I do it all the time. This you do, bro. Just go to practice real quick, and then practice scrambling out, and then press L2, bro. Look what I'm saying, bro. Look, this is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you like, it was a pass play, right? So when you getting ready to run, you click L2, and then put him in like secure the ball mode. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you won't fumble if you run it. He'll instantly tuck it like you wasn't your ball. The ball wasn't tucked when you was running. Yeah, I understand that, but they don't automatically tuck it. They don't run with it tucked when you do that. Cause I do that shit if I got to run a nigga, I always tuck the ball because I know niggas like to fumble. That's why you be like, how come niggas ain't fumble? No, Matt Stafford. He could. Stop playing my nigga. Stop playing my nigga mad like that. My shit live. I'm just waiting for him to send the invite for me to join. He said he's gonna send me an invite. He probably doing training. But my team go crazy. I turn my Lions into some winners, bro. I do. I'm in the league right now that I got the Lions in. Nigga, nigga, I don't. Nigga, I don't pick the Lions in every league. I like to try. I like try to rebuild. You see it? It like so. I don't pick the Lions in every league because I like to try to build up other teams too. Like the Vikings, they're a project because after year one, their cap is fucked because they got all them niggas that's under cap. And then them niggas get old too, and you got to pay them. So you got to figure out that team. That shit was rough. My nigga didn't know about that. That's crazy, bro. Whenever you so this is what you do. So like you know how you run out the paint. I mean, I said paint pocket with Kyler Murray, and this shit speed boost. Once he hit the speed boost, click the trigger, and you'll take the fuck off. Somebody on pop chart. Do some juke moves. You join ship. I got to fuck this nigga up. Nigga made me wait this long. I said, did you join the fucking thing? Cause I ain't about to just have it up for nothing.
Yeah, I joined it now.
My pass game ass though. This nigga Drew Brees can't throw for shit.
Oh, you got Drew Brees?
Yeah, I got that nigga for cheap. I get $6 million for 1 year contract. That nigga be throwing interception. You see that shit? I'm playing
Coach EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
Yeah, I be running the ball.
The scene a few moments ago.
Not
Here
right
it
now,
is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now, you got to pop that downfield on the left side. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
That's worth it.
Throwing, Cousins. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You need that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Cousins.
I'm glad he dropped that because that nigga got beat.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks. but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, receiver.
To the air again, it's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Cooper was the intended target.
You see that shit?
Oh, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board.
I was playing deep.
Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
Yeah, the nigga
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Opposite. Hey, easy. Check nickel. Tighten up. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
What the? You see what I'm talking about? This is why I hate that nigga. You see that shit?
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was
wide open,
locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there.
Yeah, you see how horrible that was?
And he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Wasn't nobody when he was 5 feet near the nigga Drew Brees. That nigga threw that bullshit. He got one more time, bro, and I'm putting my Stafford back in
for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step.
Run defense too good for that. Keep trying to run the ball on me.
Trey Flowers there on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away for the end. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Hey, Echo, kill.
Here's Breeze to throw.
Oh, my
and
God.
that is incomplete. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
incompletions. That nigga's blowing easy fucking passes.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there and a line first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
He fucked up on that.
On the toss, here's Johnson.
Missed the block.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Yellow lady, 54. 0-2. Hey, easy. Check 99. Hey, Foxtrot.
Breeze gonna throw.
You see how the nigga ball? I hate this nigga,
intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So fast, bro.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On second down, it's Pollard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down. Hey, exit.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On play action, it's Breeze. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes. and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
First down, Detroit. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
At the 47-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here we go with Johnson. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Here we go. Hatch. Jumper. Here we go. Ready, set.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Jones has it. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. It's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make...
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. Cooper was the target there.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You gotta go crazy, man.
Sammy!
Let me get through some weak field. Like I don't know how to play the game.
Johnson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Would you let the nigga live, bro? Exactly.
Here's Watkins on the jet sweep. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Breeze now to throw. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Alpha. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Breeze now. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay as the first half is winding down, and the Lions are able to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
That's his own, superstar ability is real.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
If you don't double team that nigga, you saw how he had him single covered. That was easy
one.
Field
at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
He really be thinking he got it.
30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, what? This nigga, bro, this is Ben Rad.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball.
So my running back distance,
and they're in a really
so if niggas try to hit it, they just bounce off my
contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Breeze now on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
He got him the touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You see why I run the ball? This nigga Drew Brees can't throw for shit.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the
people
football,
in this game
go to it, and take it the other way.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson, room here to run. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24.
He ain't even fast. My nigga speed 88.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 1st down, it's Johnson. Taking it right down Broadway. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they topped 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this deep. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
You see how easy that was, bro? When I ran the ball down that nigga's throat.
Prater on to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the...
And now here is another interception.
You see this nigga throwing all these
Picked
kids?
by Tracy Walker.
He about to quit. He about to quit. That nigga, he could see it the game. Lee, you still trying to play for money? I say you still trying to play for money? I just made that nigga quit. Nigga, I'm not talking low.